Hey everyone, and Merry Vlogmas. You alright, hacky girl? Anyways, Merry Vlogmas day one, coming at you from my performance fleece, aka my human cocoon, my Walmart specialty. Anyways, it is December. Happy December. It doesn't even feel like December, it still feels like November. Because I don't know, these last couple years, I don't know, there's just something weird about these last couple years since Thanksgiving was really late last year and this year. Felt like really, Bailey, do you need help up the stairs, bud? Anyway, so today is December 1st. The only thing I have left to do, as far as decorating goes, is decorate the tree. I just kind of wanted to do it while it was still light out because I want to record it still for my decorate with me. I'm done with my decorate with me for the most part. I just was gonna record the tree. Honestly, I'm not really feeling it today. My whole body feels like it got run over by a truck is what it feels like right now. Let me get, I feel like I need a glass of water for this story because I'm not even prepared for it and I lived it. Okay. All right, so here's what happened. I feel like I need to put this somewhere, but I don't really have a tripod or anything, so this will have to do. Anyway, so yesterday I let Bailey out. I just come inside from running some errands, let Bailey out, and he was out there for a little while, which isn't always uncommon. It was really cold yesterday. I think the high was like 29 degrees and he wasn't coming inside. I was like, you know, it seems like he's been out there for a little longer than usual. What's going on? And like in the back of my mind, I thought something was up, you know, like his presence had left the building. It's what it kind of felt like. He's not out in the backyard. Nope, he's not there. And not only is he not there, but the gate is open. All I know is he was gone. He was gone, long gone. Went out my front yard, couldn't see him. Like, and there's so many different directions he could go and I couldn't see him anywhere. So I had no idea where to start. At that exact moment that I'm like yelling for him, here's the other thing about yelling for him. He is fully deaf at this point. He can't even hear the doorbell ring. So yelling his name doesn't do anything. I just keep yelling his name and a car pulls in front of my house and is like, hey, are you looking for your dog? I mean, this was the most miraculous situation. For this exact time, at this exact moment, somebody pulls up and says, hey, are you looking for your dog? And I'm like, yes. He's like, oh, he went that way. He's like, I just drove by him. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I go running. I'm not thinking, in my mind, maybe now I would have been like, oh, get your keys, get in your car. You can find him probably in your car a lot faster than on foot, or go inside, get your husband or your phone. Then at the same time, like every minute that he's gone, he can be hit by a car, he can get further away and I won't even know where to find him. So I just went sprinting down the street in my platform shoes, mind you, screaming, Bailey! Bailey! And also, by the way, I'm looking kind of like this. Black lipstick, or I'm wearing purple today, technically, but black lipstick, running down the street. My hair is wild because I'd let it down. And it's just all over the place. I'm just running, flailing, and I'm yelling. And I'm thinking, if anyone saw him maybe, and they hear me yelling for him, maybe they'll have an idea of where he went. And I'm just running down the street. I don't even know where I'm going. He could have branched off in any direction. And all of a sudden, way ahead of me, this girl who looks to be like a teenager, although she could have been college age, I guess. She's like, hey, are you looking for your dog? She's like, he just ran by me right through the side of her yard into somebody's backyard. And I'm like, at this point, so out of breath. It is so cold out. I feel like I'm inhaling icicles. She goes running, looking to get Bailey. And at the same time, I'm like, as much as I want her to run to point me to him, I'm like, oh no, he's gonna keep running. He's gonna run faster if he sees somebody chasing him. So I'm running through this yard, screaming for him. I turn the corner, she's like, he's right here. And he's like, she's kind of got him backed into this kind of corner. He sees me and he comes running towards me. And I'm all like, yes, we meet again. Because I was thinking at this point, he might be scared. No, he tries to run past me to go the other way, to run away from me. And I have to like, but not literally body slam him, but I had to kind of like wrangle him down to get them, and I was so out of breath. Like my whole lungs were on fire. And I had him in my arms and I literally laid down. Here's this like gangly ass, black lipstick wearing girl, breathing heavy, crying hysterically with her dog in her arms, laying down in someone's driveway basically to catch my breath. And I'm like, thank you, thank you. She's like, oh, you're welcome. She's like completely not out of breath as I'm dying. So I don't even know where I'm at in this neighborhood at this point. I'm like, I don't even know. I've never seen these houses in my whole life, which is so weird. You can live in a neighborhood and not see half the houses ever. That's so weird, but a different story for a different day. Anyways, I pick him up. I'm like, we're going. And he's trying to fight me the whole way home. Like, wants to get out of my arms, thinks he just needs to be roaming the neighborhood in 20-degree weather, thinks it's totally fine. So I get home and I'm still like, I can't breathe. I walk inside. Dallas is upstairs. I think he's reading in bed still with Neens because this is like kind of early. Literally collapse on the bed and I'm breathing so heavy. And my husband's like, are you all right? And I was like, you won't believe what happened. And he's like, what? Tell me what happened. Like he's like seriously concerned. I told him the whole story. And he just was like, what? I had no idea this whole time. I'm like, you couldn't hear me out there screaming, running down the street, screaming? He's like, no, I had no idea that was happening. But I will say this, my husband is also a drummer, but so his hearing is already pretty minimal. So he probably couldn't hear that, but I don't even know how he didn't. So anyways, Neens and Dallas were in bed, just curled up, cuddling, having a long morning with their coffee and reading a book. And here I am just running down the street, flailing, running a 2-mile run, not that long, but I was so out of shape that it felt like that. Anyway, so that was my day yesterday. It seemed like people were in the right place at the right time and were able to point me in the right direction or help me, and it gave me some serious faith in humanity. So I am feeling very lucky that those people were around when they were. But anyways, long story longer, I don't really feel like putting together a tree today because my entire lower body feels like it's like detached. Anyway, so I think what I'm gonna do tonight, what we'll do is we'll make some dinner. And I wanted to make these lasagna roll-ups I make, although I won't do anything too detailed because I kind of want to do a video on it, like a whole separate video, just in case some people are not watching and would want that recipe. It won't be in like an hour-long vlog, like a lot of my vlogs end up being. So I'll just at least show you the gist of it, and then we can do a separate video on it with the whole recipe and everything in it. But I think we'll do that tonight. I just feel like, oh, hi, Neens. What are you doing? What are you doing? Nothing. Anyways, it is Vlogmas. Merry Vlogmas. Hope you're having a good December so far. By the time this comes out, I don't even know. These vlogs take a little while to edit, so I don't even know how often I'm gonna get these out. I'm just gonna try to sprinkle them in just whenever. I need to charge this battery a little bit, so I'm gonna get stuff out at least while I'm charging the battery, and then I'll be back. All right, hey everyone, we're back. It's like 6 o'clock now. Anyways, I soaked 2 cups of cashews overnight, and they're in this food processor right now. And this cashew ricotta, it's gonna be like a ricotta cheese made with cashews. The recipe I was inspired by for this dish, I'll link it down in the description box. It's like a whole chive ricotta dip. It is so good. You can use it in your lasagna or lasagna roll-ups or however you decide to do it. Anyways, I'll link that down in the description box just to hold you over until I do a whole video on this recipe. Because I do make a lot of changes to it. Anyways, we're gonna be loud for a second. Oh, there we go. Put some olive oil in there, lube it up a little bit. Have this minced garlic in a jar thing. Apple cider vinegar, just a tiny bit, like, whoop. Oh, maybe that was too much. I don't know. Italian seasoning. I don't know how much, it'll taste good in the end. I also want to put like a tablespoon of veganese in there just to cream it up a little bit. It needs definitely more seasoning, whatever's happening in there. And then eventually when I do a video, a full video on this, which is basically what I'm doing right now, I don't know what I'm doing. But once I do a full video on this, I'll give you all the up close and personals and all the measurements and everything for this recipe. I'll do it fairly soon too, like I'll try to get it out soon. So hopefully you guys watch it again. I opened this artichoke heart situation, this artichoke heart can. All right, so I just drained this. All right, I'm gonna pulse this because I want the artichokes to kind of still be chunky. And sometimes I play around like and put mushrooms in there. And some pepper. Let me just tell you, I made a second batch of green bean casserole the other night because we eat it so fast. And I dumped almost an entire thing of freaking pepper in it. I was able to get a lot of it out, but it was still actually pretty good. So I feel like I'm just such a ranter sometimes. But then sometimes I feel like we're just hanging out and talking. And if you know me in real life, you know that I'm a talker if you've ever seen one. Ghoul can just talk and talk. I never stop talking. Let me just say this. This food processor has been if you keep hearing the pitter patter, it's Bailey pacing again. It kind of looks like this. Sometimes I like it even chunkier than that. Oh, my food processor, best wedding gift. Well, it wasn't even a wedding gift. We used a lot of our gift cards that we got. Cause like I think Bed Bath & Beyond gives you a percentage off of whatever you don't get or whatever. So we got a discount, plus we used our gift cards on this thing. And it's been one of, like, my mom always used hers. And I asked her, I was like, what's one thing you'd recommend? What's one thing I really, really, really need? She's like, a food processor. She's like, my Cuisinart, like my mom's Cuisinart, I swear, is the same one she's had since like I was a kid, maybe born, or maybe she got it from her wedding. I don't remember, but if it's lasted that long, but I want to say it has. She's like, that's the one thing you have to get is the Cuisinart. And I love it. I love it. I love it. Anyways, next I have to cook my lasagna noodles, and I forgot to turn on the burner, so we're going to be here for 5,000 hours. But I want to show you really quick. For the gluten-free people out there, or I feel like nowadays, if you're not gluten-free, you have a friend or a family member or know somebody, and you either come into a situation where you have to cook for them, or somebody asks you, like, hey, have you heard of any good noodles, or have you heard of any good blah, 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 you know what I mean? Gluten-free foods come a long way, but it used to be a whole mess. It has gotten better, but still with the noodles, let me tell you, with the noodles, there's still some really bad ones, and it's almost 2021 and we still haven't gotten it together. But this is my favorite brand. It is the Tinkyada. Looks like this. This is the lasagna noodles, obviously, but what else do I have? I know I have another one. Here's the spirals. And I also get the spirals from Aldi. They're a gluten-free brand, and they're good. Like, I had to get used to them. I will tell you that. Where this brand, I didn't have to get used to them. They taste like noodles. Got way too ahead of myself, and I went ahead and started putting the sauce on the bottom of the dish thing. I think this is a 9x13 Pyrex situation is what I think it is. We're in. I forgot to record it, but we're in. Ah! Maybe I should turn on the oven. Let's do 350 or 375. Let's do 375. All right, I gotta wait 10 minutes for that, or 12 minutes. I just saw a big blob of water come out of my pot and land on my floor, and I'm still sitting here looking at it. They're only noodles, Michael. If you know, you know. If you don't know, watch Lost Boys, because it's a good one. I highly recommend it. I'm just gonna put some parchment paper down on a surface, because that's where I'm gonna do my roll-up. I'm gonna strain this, and I'm gonna put a bunch of cold water on it, because that's the trick to gluten-free noodles. There we go. We're gonna start here. And what I do cheese, or the ricotta cheese, sorry. This stuff, ricotta cheese, and I just kind of put it on with a fork. Kind of just spread it out. You can use a spatula, whatever you find is easiest for you. Don't let me boss you around. All right, and then I just kind of put a good amount of ricotta cheese on there. Do a little sauce down the center. Maybe a lot of sauce. Let's do more sauce. Then shredded cheese, I'm using the Daiya cheese, which is the vegan shreds. But if you're not vegan, use your shreds, your mozzarella shreds. And then I'm gonna put this down the middle. I don't wanna put too much there because it's gonna melt down. So then from there, I roll it up. You can do top to bottom, bottom to top, whatever you wanna do. So I don't roll them too tight because then the innards are going to slide right out. So I just try to keep it a good amount of tight and loose. Like, and you can't really see, it's not really that clean, but that's okay. And then I just put it in the pan. And that's what I do. I just repeat the process all the way and then cover the top with sauce and cheese and put it in the oven for, I don't know, till it's bubbly, till it's warmed up and bubbly. So naturally, my camera died as I was mid-sentence. I don't even remember where I left off because I had to charge the battery. So it's been about 20 something minutes. It's in there. It's just got sauce and cheese on it. We're gonna leave that in there for a little while, but I don't remember what I was talking about. Right here is what it looks like. All bubbly and delicious. Can you hear that? Bailey, stop pacing. I'm like, Bailey, we're trying to listen to the bubbles happen, all right, dude? We're trying to listen to the bubbly food. My favorite sound. It's like ASMR. Lasagna. Looks like this on the plate, which doesn't look too appetizing, but I promise you it's delicious. This is what the inside looks like. You can't really see it because I smashed it. We're gonna try this lasagna. It's so good. This recipe is probably my pride and joy. I feel like I look like George Washington a little bit right now. This is so good. Bailey. What is that, an onion? What did I get? Something crunchy. Hey everyone, it is Vlogmas day 2. We're gonna be decorating the tree today. I'm getting ready. I've prepared my corner over there, my bare corner. I'm ready to put up my tree. I'm feeling in the mood today, so I feel like it's gonna happen. Anyways, we're gonna decorate this tree. I'm gonna have it also as part of my decorate with me, and I'll do a voiceover over it, but like I usually do. And then with this, we'll just more decorate a little bit, like I'll stop here and there and show you guys what I'm doing or talk about what I'm doing and stuff like that. And that way we can kind of chit chat a little bit while I'm putting up the tree. Little Neens is over in her chair staring at me like I'm so rude because I didn't pick her up and bring her over here. I'm gonna be decorating the tree. I'm not even sitting here permanently. What are you doing? On a scale of mad to real mad, how mad are you? Obviously not too mad about it. Also, I wanted to show you guys really quick. My niece's Christmas gifts came in. And I have to show you what I got them. This is so cute. Okay, for one of my nieces, I got, look at this. This Hungry Hippos Unicorn Edition. So it's like, if you remember the game Hungry Hippos, it's like that. But the hippos, is there a better picture? Yeah, here we go. They have unicorn horns and here the kids are playing. And then the balls or the food or whatever this is supposed to be. They are multicolored glitter. Like they're glittery in there. Keeps trying to focus on this face. Also for one of my nieces, she's super into these Duplo, is that what they're called? Duplo Legos. She loves these. So I got her the Little Mermaid Castle one. Also, I got my niece who is, it's so hard to find gifts for kids who are just like under 2 but over 1. Like they're not babies anymore, but they're also not in like toddler or big kid toys yet. So it's really hard to find toys for that age group, I feel like. But I found this thing. It's this Little People 1, 2, 3 babies play date. And it's for ages 1.5 to 5, which is perfect because I think my niece, how old is she now? 19, 20 months old. So her sister is 4. She just turned 4. I feel like both of them can play with this thing and have different experiences with it. Just have a good old time. So I thought this was kind of cute. It kind of reminds me of a big Polly Pocket. If you know Polly Pocket, then you know I had if you had the babysitter one. I did, and they had like little baby cribs for the little Polly Pocket dolls and stuff, and I loved that one. And this kind of reminds me of that, and it was like my favorite Polly Pocket, so Hopefully they like it. All right, let's put together this spooky-ish tree. I don't know, I gathered some materials. Some of these branchy situations, these black roses with these eyeballs in them. I have some felt bats that I thought might be fun. And then these starburst ornaments. That's not from Halloween though. And then maybe a little crow in there. I don't know. I feel like this is the hardest part. Getting the weird stands. Like they always fall apart on me. Huh? No. One. Tell me I'm missing one. Oh no, yes. So, here we go. Oh god. Gets a little harder every year. Alright. You're fine over there, Neens. I don't know if there's any good way to do this. It just seems to be going so well until the last leg goes on. And then the last leg. Oh, I'm even putting this on the right way. I can't see. Okay, there we go. Lots of sap. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Look at that. We did it. Now my hair is stuck. All right, moving on up in the world. This guy. Maybe wearing my hair down for this event was not the right choice. Where's the little plug? All right, next up, moving on up again.
Moving on up by 56 from Dallas Spotify.
No, Alexa, no.
Moving on up by 50 Cent from Dallas Spotify.
Alexa, stop. I just want to let you know that Alexa, no, go away. It's like I'm like looking to see if she's looking at me or something. Okay, it's like I'm hiding from her. She started playing a 50 Cent song. She started playing a 50 Cent song that I didn't even know existed when I said, moving on up. I said something about moving on up. Meaning moving us up on the tree. And Alexa started playing 50 Cent. What? Okay. Oh yes. Wait, no. I just need to fluff the tree. So I'm gonna go and fluff out all of the things. So we're fluffing. So I'll probably just fast forward through this part, honestly. All right, here's where we're at. We're fluffed for the most part. But I think what I'm gonna do first, which a lot of people do last, is put on my star because my star takes up a lot of space. Like it comes down on the tree a little bit further than most stars. Like most stars you put up here. So I'm gonna start with that and not end with that, just so I can from there place ornaments accordingly. So that's what we're gonna do. Here's the top for now. Hopefully it's on there. Is the star ever really straight? All right, there we are. The star is on. Does anyone else see how flat this is? Hello. Oh, there we go. All right. Let's do, I think I'm gonna do these things first. These starburst spiky situations from at home. All right, somebody wanted to join us. Neens is here with us. She couldn't handle being over on the couch. Whoa. So I had to charge my battery for a little while. I cannot find the other battery for this camera. It is somewhere. I just don't know where it's at, so I gotta find it. But what I did is I used this branchy garland stuff that I got from Michael's this year. I used it on my DIY Halloween wreath, and I took it off the wreath and wasn't using it for anything. And this looks kind of spooky. I'm kind of into it. And I realized, oh, that's why. I was like, I thought I had more black ornaments. I don't know what's happening. And I just forgot that I have 2 packs of ornaments that I got from Hobby Lobby last year of black ornaments. They're right here. And I totally forgot about them. Now that we're basically done. All right, I think I'm gonna do this black blanket. I'm thinking I'm gonna do this. Put this blanket around the base of my tree. I think it'll fit. Okay. Let's see. Oh yes, I love this. And it kind of brings the balance with the star too. Brings the black down to the floor. I love that. My muscles are so sore. Bailey, what do you think, bud? It kind of matches you, don't you think? You want to go on the tree? It matches the tree. You want to go on the tree? Oh, maybe not that close. I almost forgot to put my branches in here. These branches from Dollar Tree. I'm going to separate this a little bit so it's a little more branchy looking. And I think we're gonna put it here. A little crow guy. Maybe here was the perfect place. Just up the spooky game a little bit. Here. I'm loving the bats. I thought I wasn't gonna like the bats. I kind of love the bats. I'll put some flowers in there. All right, should we light this baby up and see what it looks like? This does have different colored lights. It almost looks like pastel lights. So this is kind of a little pastel goth looking, or pastel, spooky pastel, I don't know what we're calling it, tree. Ooh. Oh, it just takes it to a whole other level in here. Anyways, I'm going to go to sleep. Just kidding. I'm gonna edit, and that's what I'm gonna do. Good morning, everyone. I'm using a new camera today. I got a GoPro during Black Friday, so I'm using it for the first time. I hope it sounds okay, or I don't even know. It's always interesting to make changes to technologies when you're used to certain things for literally years and years. Anyway, I'm getting some coffee ready because I need it. I didn't sleep that well last night. My dogs are literally driving me insane at night lately. So I do not know what's going on with them. They just don't want to sleep. So Bailey, do you want to eat? Or do you want to go up and go back to bed? Same. I think I'm just going to be editing for most of the day. Is kind of what's going on today. Oh, by the way, I'm wearing my skeleton onesie. So I don't know how much we're gonna chit chat today, but it's a full-on editing day. So I'm gonna get my coffee going, take a few minutes to drink that, maybe read a little bit, and then jump right into editing. So that's what we're doing today. I hope you guys are having a good December so far out there. Yeah, let's get this day going. Hey everyone, it is Vlogmas Day 7, which this whole thing I'm recording from my phone because I brought my camera. Don't worry, I did bring my camera. But I did not put a memory card in it, apparently. I charged my battery. I thought I was on it. Get in my car, turn it on. No memory card. Anyways, that's just how this day seems to be going. I do not get that excited to film on my phone because the sound sucks. It's just not my favorite sound. It's just not as clear as my other camera. So my apologies if you cannot hear me. But I was gonna take you with me today as I run a bunch of errands. I gotta go to all of the grocery stores today. And I'm going to Target, and I'm going to the International Market, and then I'm going to Aldi, and then I'm going home. And then we can do a little grocery haul situation. But yeah, I didn't vlog all weekend, but I also didn't do anything. It was one of those, wearing my long underwear, no bra kind of weekends. Where I mainly just sat around and edited videos. So it is December 7th. It is my dad's birthday. Dad the Sagittarius, and he's working today. He's working in the ER, so he gets to hang out with COVID on his birthday, which does not sound like fun at all. But it is his birthday. I called him yesterday to wish him happy birthday because I knew he wouldn't be able to be on his phone today because he has to wear all of the garb, like full body suit, face shield, everything, all the things. So yeah, so he doesn't check his phone as much anymore. Anyways, I don't have a filter on this. I just don't know what's happening. I guess my skin is just washed out. Oh, there we go. That's better. Okay. Whatever was happening before, I don't know if the camera just wasn't recognizing my skin. Hold on. Or what was happening. But I looked like, I don't know, my face was just so smooth. Like, I do have some wrinkles in there somewhere. All right, so my phone keeps pausing and not recording. This is all just a whole mess today. And I knew it. I was like, maybe I'll just go to the store tomorrow. But I really we have like no food. I've been eating off those leftovers all weekend. And now we have no food. So I really, really want some red curry. Some of that red curry that we made. I want to say, was it during Vlogtober? Because that feels like yesterday. I feel like I just ate that. But it was so good, and I have no rice noodles, and I get the best rice noodles at the International Market. It's like where you get them. It's like the one place that has the good ones. I mean, you can get some of them at other stores, you know, like pad thai noodles, but I like the wide ones, and then I get the little skinny ones. I get all different kinds. I like a variety, and that place has all the good stuff. We're cruising to Target. Remember tomato soup at Target? I need tomato soup at Target. Tomato soup at Target. This is that Target that we got tomato soup at. Oh, nostalgia. Oh my God. I'm just gonna skip Target. We're gonna go tomorrow. I don't know what is happening. That is the busiest looking Target I've ever seen in my whole life. We're just gonna go straight to the Asian market and we're gonna skip Target. I'm fully aware it's like holiday time. Oh my God, Costco is bad too. Is it a holiday today? What's happening? It's like 11 a.m. on a Monday. I don't even know what to do. Oh, by the way, look at this keychain I got. It like blinks my name. My cousin and I got them during our road trip in July. We stopped at this gas station and they had my name. They never have my name on anything. So I got a little keychain. It was so much fun. We had such a blast. I miss her. Longest light ever. I'm gonna be 100 and I'm gonna look like Mr. Skeleton before I get through this light. And oh, it's green. We are at the Asian market. Where's my mask? Well. Where's my sunglasses? Oh, there they are. Whoa. The phlegm today. The phlegm of it all. Oh, please. I know. Oh, it's bright. I wasn't prepared for that brightness today. Okay, wait. It's Vlogmas day 8. Vlogmas day 8. I feel like we're trying again from yesterday. Yesterday was a whole disaster as far as I forgot my memory card. And then my phone kept just stopping. It was just a mess. I got a little bit, so we hung out like for 2.5 seconds yesterday. So anyways, we went to the grocery store yesterday. And I have this thing in my trunk that covers my trunk, like it covers so you can't see anything inside of it, but it makes my trunk really small because my car is already very, very, very small. Like it's tiny. So getting groceries, like going to multiple places to get groceries is already kind of a challenge with this car, especially with Mr. Skeleton in the back. When he's not back there, I can fold down the seats and it's totally fine. But he just is a lot to maneuver in and out, so I just make it work. Or I'll put groceries on top of his lap sometimes. Anyways, long story longer, I went to Aldi and I'd already had groceries in the back from when we went to the Asian market. And my trunk wouldn't shut because of this weird thing that's kind of latched. Like you can unlatch it and take it off if you want, but I had never taken it off before. And it was stuck. And just right there in the middle of the Aldi parking lot, I took this thing, just started like maneuvering it out, like unhooking it, and took this huge piece out of my car and put it in my front seat. So it's just, there's just this like board thing, like this, whatever it is, I don't even, this piece sitting next to me in my car. Because that was the headspace I was in yesterday. I was like, I'm not even messing with this. I'm taking this thing off in the middle of the parking lot. Like, screw just taking one bag out and just putting it in the back or something. I'm just taking this whole thing out. Oh, Lord. I don't know what that was. That was a Monday of all Mondays if I've ever seen one. It was just, nothing went right yesterday. So today we're starting over and it's gonna be a good day. I have a good feeling. So right now we're going to, I gotta go to my vet's to get my dogs their food. And I gotta get Neen's her heart medication. And then I'm going to Target because I gotta get some Daiya cheese and I gotta get some, what else? Deodorant for my husband. And I also wear deodorant, I just don't need any right now. And sea salt, because we're out of salt, like the grinder. And now, oh, Target's like dead. Hallelujah. Yesterday it looked like Black Friday. Maybe they were still having sales or something. Speaking of which, did you guys get anything good for Black Friday? I am so excited about my Black Friday. One of them, like I got a GoPro for a really good deal. I've been wanting a new vlog camera, but I'm not shooting with my GoPro today, naturally. I'm waiting for this, I need to order actually, this car mount thing. So I'm finally gonna have a legit car mount and not just this DIY thing I've been dealing with for like 2 years. This camera is just a little bit larger and I have a car mount for it, like a suction cup mount, but it won't fit. Like the way my windshield is angled, the top of the camera was hitting the windshield, so it was like only filming me from the neck down. And then my vents on this, if I was looking for like a vent clip of some sort for my phone or whatever, my vents are really low on my car, so they're not up by my face. And so it's just weird. Like this whole car just wasn't made for vlogging, but I never really thought about that when I was buying my car. I wasn't like, I gotta make sure it's good for vlogging. But I gotta turn this car in anyways in, I don't know, what, May? April? March? I don't know. And my husband and I are gonna get this. We're gonna go down to one vehicle. We're only gonna drive one vehicle. Figured it could save money. And I don't really go anywhere. And when I do go places now, because our dogs are so old, I usually only run errands when my husband can stay with them. So I don't really put them away or anything like that. So they're fully spoiled now. Like we revolve our entire lives around our dogs. We have no regrets about it. They bring us the most joy. Our dogs are our entire lives. We love them so much. It's the least we could do for everything they do for us. Oh, look, the vet's office is empty. Hallelujah. Yesterday it was crazy, I guess. My mom said. There's something in the universe right now that does not want me to film anything. And I don't know what's happening, I just filmed, by the way, it's Vlogmas day 8. I don't know if I'll be able to recover this footage. My memory card crashed, but it's weirding me out. Like, I've looked at everything from moon phases to retrograde to something in the universe is weird right now. And I don't know if just 2020 is trying to go out with a bang or something. I don't know what's happening. So anyways, that's kind of that. So then I went to the vet and now I am gonna try to figure out my camera. I don't know what happened, you guys. All of this footage is lost. No images to show. So I'm going to go into Target now, and I don't think I'm gonna film on my camera, which sucks because I hate the audio on here. I'm gonna wait until I get home to film on that camera again because I'm not trying to mess with that memory card until I can get the footage off of it. So I'm gonna go into Target. We're going in, gotta grab a couple things. Oh. I'm back home and I figured I would show you what I got from all the stores between yesterday and today. From the Asian market, I got a bunch of rice noodles. I got these ones that are kind of more like pad thai noodles. Also got these little skinny baby ones, vermicelli noodles. They're little teeny tiny ones, are really good for in spring rolls, or I just like them in soups. Also got these wide ones, these wide rice noodles. These are my favorite. I got 2 packets of these and we ate half of one last night. I love the thicker noodles for any sort of stir fry or like anything with a sauce. Also got a big old bag of rice while I was there, and some bamboo shoots. I'm wanting to make this soup where you put, I think I made it last year during Vlogmas. Soup where it has the bamboo shoots and the cabbage and all that kind of stuff. Also this, oh wait, no, that's Aldi. Also got some coconut milk, some organic coconut milk. These canned straw mushrooms, these are so good also in that soup I make. I got this bag of bok choy. It's like the freshest bok choy, and it's $1.98 for all of this. I feel like that's pretty good. Also got these little string looking mushrooms, like enoki mushroom. I'm basically doing a full on Asian cooking extravaganza this week. Also from the Asian market, I got this huge thing of Napa cabbage. From Aldi, I got some peanut butter and some jelly. I also got some mushrooms, but not gonna eat them all together. Worst combination ever. Also got these milk chocolate peanut butter cups. If you do not know about these, my husband loves Reese's peanut butter cups, but he also loves these. These are so good. They're just different. They kind of taste like, what are those one little peanut butter cups? The Justin's one, if you know what I'm talking about. The Justin's, I think is what they're called. Also got some of these little mini Coca-Cola cans. We love these little minis because we never drink a full Coke. We just want a little something sometimes. So these little guys are so perfect. Also got these Live G-Free, gluten-free everything bagels. These are so good. If you are gluten-free, or even if you're not, these are so good. Also got some canned mushrooms. I like using these in omelets and stuff. Also, once again, I feel like you've seen this before in some of my hauls, my grocery hauls. Got some casa mamita con queso. My husband loves this stuff. And these holiday tortilla chips. I know that they've got a bunch of food coloring in them, but you know what? Every once in a while, you gotta treat yourself to something festive. It's 2020. Also, somebody's busted into these. Got some more Reese's trees, because these are my husband's favorite, and he already dabbled in them, it looks like. So got him some of those. Also got some Fritos scoops, because I want to make some chili, so I got some of these to scoop up some chili with. And I got these peanut butter filled cookies, once again for my husband. He's getting all the sweets during the holidays. I can't help myself. He loves peanut butter obsessed, so we got him some treats. I also got this jalapeno platter. It's just a bunch of jalapenos. I already busted into them because I made some red curry last night, so I put some of that in there. I got a big old thing of broccoli, but I used one of them last night and I'm gonna use the other one today. I also got some peppers. Here's one of them. So that is what I got from Aldi. I didn't get as much produce as I normally get just because I got a bunch at the Asian market and I don't want anything to go to waste. So here we are. All right, so next up is Target. At Target, I got some Daya mozzarella style shreds. These are my favorite of all of them. Also got some aluminum foil, which I needed. Some shaving cream and some deodorant. My husband needed a deodorant. He wears the Bear Glove. If you're an OG subscriber and you remember the Old Spice, what was the one I was wearing? Wolf Thorn. My husband likes the Bear Glove so far. Also, their M&Ms were 2 for something, I don't know. But I got my husband some more peanut butter snacks, some peanut butter M&Ms. I also got some dairy-free almond milk creamer. This is the dark chocolate truffle flavor, so we'll see how that is. And I also got myself some Silk Almond Milk Original. This is my favorite one. Got some whitening anti-cavity mouth rinse. Oh, also I got some salt, the sea salt grinder. I love this thing. Also, I have to show you this because during Black Friday, I got some brushes from Morphe. Just needed to get some more eye brushes. So I ordered some from Morphe. They were having a really good sale. And then I saw this, even though it's not on sale, I still had to get it. It is this Lisa Frank Morphe palette. And it looks like a binder. Like it looks like one of those Lisa Frank binders. If you're a 90s kid or you're born, I would say born in the 80s or 90s, I feel like if you know, you know, because the Lisa Frank binders or folders or anything Lisa Frank stickers, it was all about it. Everything was, or backpack, I had a backpack. It was so cool. It was all about Lisa Frank. So they had this unicorn one. It looks like a binder, right? And then you open it and it's a palette and it has the most exciting colors. The reason I fell in love with this palette, first of all, the reds. This is way more red in person. It looks orange on camera. The red, which first of all, I kind of like that it looks orange because sometimes the reds are too pink and then they don't, because I'm so cool toned, they show up pink on my eyes. So they have like a red and a red orange, some greens that are really pretty. This purple though, this whole purple look. So I'm really excited about this palette. I don't know, maybe I should do a first impressions or just, I don't really like first impressions because I kind of don't even, because it kind of takes me a second to decide on things, but I'm really excited about this palette. So I'll at least do a tutorial, although I've been saying that forever. I've been saying forever that I'm gonna do a tutorial on things and then I just haven't gotten around to it, and that's the truth. Anyways, I'm gonna put some of this stuff away and then I need to film book club today. That's what I'm doing. So I'll check back in with you probably, actually, just whenever I can, but maybe tomorrow because I gotta finish this evening routine tonight. I gotta film the intro to it. All right, I'll see you guys a little bit later. Hey everyone, just quickly coming at you from Vlogmas day 16, which you'll see here coming up as I just sprinkle out these Vlogmas videos. Sorry this one is so late, but I was just wrapping up the editing and I'm gonna get this posted tonight, and I realized that I did not do an outro because I never know which day I'm gonna end on. So I just realized, like, had this brilliant idea, I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner, that every day that I end, I'm just gonna say, I'm just gonna give a proper goodbye. So whichever day I end on, it will work out. Jade of the past, Jade of Christmas past. Didn't think of that. So here I am. I figured I'd jump on here really quick and give you a proper goodbye and say that this is the end of Vlogmas part 1. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Say hey ghoul hey down in the comments because you know I love talking to you. Also let me know down in the comments what kind of things you're doing this time of year. Also let me know down in the comments your favorite things to do around this time of year, like things that you do around your house and stuff, or ways you're getting creative during 2020 times, because I don't really know. I just feel like not a lot is going on. I think there are some cool outdoor lighting things out there that I need to look into, but I was editing this and I'm like, pretty much all we've done is decorate a tree and make some lasagna. which I'm not mad at, but I'm like, what can we do to get in the spirit? So anyways, that is it for Vlogmas part 1. Vlogmas part 2 will hopefully be up sooner than later. Anyways, I hope you're having a magical holiday season, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.